What's going on YouTube? It's your buddy Will from the What's Up in the Sky 37 channel. We're online at www.whatsupinsthesky.com. Took a little break, went up to New York City, dropped my friend Christine off. She is officially on her way back to Moscow. Now, the last 4 months she's been here, so I haven't had as much time to do videos. You gotta entertain people when we're around, but I got some really neat thing, and I used to do this a little bit more when people send me stuff, but when I get interesting emails from people and they think they see something with an anomaly, I've got almost 12,000 of you guys now that subscribe. So I put the question to you guys. Now, this is pretty neat here. I didn't even know this was set up. It looks like NASA or somebody set up on the ISS a Ustream channel. Um, and Jane sent this over. I've got two screenshots. I wish I had video, but I only have screenshots of it that showed two interesting things. And there was two questions from her. And one, if you can see here, she sees this circular orange looking piece out in the distance. She calls it round thing. And then there's also on this one a piece over here that looks like either something like a part of a refueling module. Now, I've watched these Ustream things for a while now. Let me show you what I'm talking about when I say the Ustream. This is a recorded video of it right here. This isn't the actual piece, but you can see this is just awesome. I mean, you can make it go your full screen and sit here and watch it as it just goes over the coast of everything. Um, Imagine being the astronauts up there looking down on this constantly. It's got to be breathtaking and amazing. Right now, for some reason, it's down. I'll switch over to live just to show you guys what exactly, if this was live and it wasn't running, it would look like the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and pause that so it's not eating up bandwidth, just showing nothing. And let's go ahead and read what she says here. Okay, here you go. Just so you see the ISS in the upper right, here it is right over here. And I'm just going to move this over to here. Um, there's a small, relatively speaking, little bigger than the head of a large sewing pin, soft orange disc with a dome, if your resolution is high enough. Then to the left the arc, there's 5 or more objects, slightly fainter, and another one to the far right. I've seen these reflections on camera lenses when the sun is just right. These are not that. There are also several small smudges on the glass, which are distinguishable from the discs. Also, take a look at the second picture and tell me if this resupply ship or something. I see it periodically, but always in the same spot. It's if it shares a similar orbit with ISS. Let's see, this was, okay, and then I asked her, well, when was this? And she said this was on Friday, September 12th at about 3:30 in the afternoon. So that's Jane. She sent this over. Now, this one to me is more interesting. This looks something like a panel, something that was made on Earth. Now, this, on the other hand, looks pretty interesting over here. This is your circle center camera. And let's see if we can't zoom on into here and see what we can come up with. Now, I've jumped the resolution a little bit on this. It does look like a circle thing that we see a lot here. It could be a satellite, maybe, something along those lines. I would imagine a satellite wouldn't have a perfect ring around it like that, though. But like I said, I've watched probably about 2 nights of this stuff. What I did was when I went to bed, I put that ISS on and just let it sit as my screensaver, and it was pretty awesome, I must say. Just sat there and meditated, looked into it. I thought it was pretty cool. Um, when you hit the auto color, that's what you get. Wow, it definitely has a lot more colors than thought. It pulled all those out of the darkness there. Let me undo that and do some auto contrast. It's just interesting to see what it comes up with. Once again, those colors seem to come there. So it's almost like when people say they see a UFO, they see those multicolored lights that just seem to blink and but it does seem to look like a donut center, maybe. If the solid, I can't tell. I can't wonder if this thing is solid or not. Let's see. I'm just busting the exposure off now. Here's normal, about normal. I'm bringing it up just slowly so you can see around it. And it definitely looks like it's emitting light because look at all around it there. Let me actually do it like this. Let's just do it and the whole picture here. Um, and let's look around it and see what we find. Because it does seem like, okay, yeah, see how it seems like it's emitting light? Look at that. You can tell as it comes off of it. So whatever this is, it's emitting light. Um, Definitely not the moon. The moon would have been huge in this picture, and you really shouldn't see it looking down on the orbit we are. Let me see if I can hit cancel on that. Let me back it up just a tad. Here's the ISS. It doesn't look to be anything off of that, like it's being pulled by it or something. And I'm going to keep this short. I'm just going to pop it up. Once again, let me just do the brightness and the contrast without the exposure change. See if we get that same look around it. And you do kind of get that same feel around it. I'm going to leave it like that. Let me go ahead and zoom on in one more time for you guys. Comment below. I've said this is just a shot in the dark. I love doing this for people. It's an easy video. It's something that interacts with you guys. So if you have stuff, like especially, you think you see a UFO, send it to me. I'll get all your data. I'll put it together. We'll make a video and let's hear. This is stuff I want comments on, guys. I love you guys. So much more coming up. I've got, look at this, all sorts of stuff to do, all sorts of videos to make. These are all a list of the videos, the picture numbers, stuff going on. Lots of good people are sending me things. As always, www.whatsupinthesky.com. I just don't post there. We've got people posting news there. The news spot, it's a forum on there. Benny and Bad, I forget the guy's name right now, Bad Sneaker. They put news up there all day long, stuff you just don't see on the mainstream media if you're looking at the feeds and stuff. So I don't know how they're getting them all, but I've got some space news coming up, Mars videos, moon videos, you name it. www.whatsupinthesky.com. Come join the website, sign up. I'm not going to sell your information to anybody, don't worry. You can talk on the forum once you're signed up. You can, if you're an author of things, say you put these pictures together and you don't just want to you don't make videos, but you edit NASA pictures. Talk to me. Email me, will@willfarrar.net. We'll get you all hooked up. Much love, guys. Peace.